everybody. I hope you're all well out there this February. It's cold most places. We have been a little extra warm. I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to enjoy it. High 60s and 70 even. The cold will come back for sure. So for now, I'm just going to enjoy it. I wanted to pop in and just do some more artist rambling thoughts and share with you a couple of things that I've finished up lately. So this little piece here, I just finished this one up and framed it, and this is a little stone that I put on there to make it look like it's hanging on a little wall. That's available now and fun. And so this one just dried. I know you saw the video of it before. I just adore my little buffalo. He's a baby buffalo, so I'm going to put him in this frame, I think. We're going to see how he looks. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to visit with you about some of my thoughts about creating versus business in the art way. For myself, this is only my opinion. I think he looks good there. I don't know. He's going to sit in this frame for a little bit and see if I like it, or if I feel like he needs to be in a different frame. I think he might need to be in a different frame. I think it's just a little too elaborate for him. So I'm going to look and see what I can find that he might be better in, because I think he needs to be a little more obvious and the frame a little bit less. Sometimes when you frame something, you're not sure. Like, so I did this painting specifically for this frame, but now that it's sitting in there, I don't feel like it matches. And that's okay. You can change it out. So I'm going to change that one out, I think. Anyway, he's just too cute. He's a baby bison, and he's got himself a little friend, and I like him. Anyway, I wanted to visit a little bit about the difference between doing art and doing art for business. So I feel like it's actually a dangerous balancing act, because when you create, it should be from your inner person, and it should glow with what you love to do. And to glow, it needs to come from a place of joy, love, happiness, or even angst. It needs to come from your inner feelings. That's how I feel about art. It should come from there. I follow a few people I absolutely adore, how they express how they feel about what they're doing, and then it translates to other people, and other people want to buy that because it translates to them. It means something to them. Recently I sold a couple of large horse paintings, and I think it's really fascinating by who bought it and how they feel about that piece of art. And partially of what I felt I put into that art, they saw and felt for themselves, but then they added on what they feel when they see it. And so to me, that's the best relationship with art and sales, is when it goes to somebody who really feels that piece that you did. And so I feel like it's a high wire balancing act, because if you start creating art for a business, then you're creating art to sell. So it changes the mentality of when you sit down and you work on your art. And I truly believe that you lose the joy. So for me, what I do is I try to balance that carefully. If I didn't sell my art, I would be buried in it, because I just can't stop making it. And I also, want to stretch and learn and get better. And I can look back at pieces, from 15 years ago. And while I still like those pieces, I can see where I have changed as an artist and where I found my groove, my place where I really love to sit, where I really love to work and hone that. And I'm very happy with where I'm at now, and I continue to grow, but I found my little path where I want to be. And that takes a while. It takes a while. Um, Anyhow, that takes sitting down to your art and loving it and working on it and being frustrated because you're trying to grow and change what you do or get better at something. So there's going to be some frustration there too. But the true joy is when you are just focused on that art. If you are trying to create art and the goal is for the sale, what happens is it becomes about what does the market want? And that's important for business, but it is really bad for creativity. And so I feel like you have to decide before you go in, am I creating art as a business? Do I really want, is my heart in the business? Is my heart in the sales? Well, then that's something a little more generic that you might want to do. But if you are truly wanting to create and find joy for that, you have to put the business out of your head. It can't be part of your creativity. You can't be thinking, oh, well, maybe this would sell or that would sell. Maybe maybe they would like this style, or maybe they would. You're gonna find your niche. It takes some time to find your niche and find your people. You're not going to please everyone all the time. That's not going to happen. But you will find people who love your work and they will purchase your work. And it may mean that it doesn't support you 100%, but it will feed your soul. And eventually, as you find your niche and your groove, and to be honest, I don't know how to find that niche. I am not a good business person. I don't know how to promote my work other than I'm going to show you what I've done, and if you like it, great, and if not, no problem. We don't like everything. There's styles I don't like. I think I can admire every piece of art. I may not like that personally for my home, but I think it's amazing. So I love that we have the avenue of sharing on Instagram and Facebook, places like that. But I think that we need to not focus on how many people are following us, how many people like what we do, what they're commenting as. And you're going to get some mean comments too. I mean, that happens and that can upset you. And what I do is I usually laugh it off. I'm just like, okay, it's a troll, and delete it because I don't need negativity on my page. And it's their opinion and they can have it. That's fine. I just don't need it on my page. And just be prepared for stuff like that because I've been doing this a pretty long time, and I started out with stuff on Etsy and Facebook, and I even was on, I don't know if you remember, Google Plus, and I got a lot of negative reactions to a lot of what I did. And it was good experience because I learned to take the negative with the positive and also realize I don't have to take the negative. It's what I do and I like what I do, and they don't have to like it. It's not their job to like it. And it's also not my job to let that weigh on me. I don't have to be liked by everybody. And that takes a little time to get a little bit of, desensitization, I guess that's what I would call it. When I started putting my art out there, I would not go to a show because I was too nervous about doing that. That's why I started with Etsy and Facebook, because I can put it out there and I don't have to stand there while I'm being critiqued. Now I'm different. That was 15, 20 years ago. So time, and exercise and practice, and realizing, it's not my job to make anybody like what I do. And it's not my job to change their opinion. It's not my job to carry it either. I am going to show you what I do. And if you like it, I'm overjoyed. And if you don't, it's really okay. And I think that's what you have to look at when you are trying to sell your art. I know that I'll put art up and go, well, if it doesn't sell, I don't care. I love the piece. I'm really happy with it. And it can just sit there. And If nobody likes it, I'll take it off for a while, and then I'll look at it for a while, and I'm like, I really like it, put it back up. And you just never know when it might sell, and it does sell eventually. So, and then there's pieces I'm like, yeah, that really doesn't look the way I would have liked it, and I'll just take it away, and it's just a piece of canvas. I can start again. That's the beautiful thing about art, is it's constantly there. You can be creative for everything. But today I just wanted to talk about the dangers of looking at as a business. You either have to have the mindset of it's a business and I'm going to produce things as a business, or you have the mindset of I'm going to create, and if it sells, I'm great, and if not, oh well, because I need to create. But don't sit down and create thinking, okay, I need to figure out what someone might want to buy, because you're not going to get your inner self there on the canvas. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today. I hope I didn't sound like I was on a soapbox or anything. It is just my opinion, and you can take it or leave it. That's totally up to you. And I really hope that you're having a beautiful day out there. Please remember, be gentle with yourselves. And since you're at it, try to be gentle with everybody else too. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, wait. I want to show you what frame I went with. Isn't he cute? I have to hold it like this because this glare is too much, but much better frame. Oh, yeah, see, there's the glare. Okay. There you go. This one's perfect for him. All right, guys, have a great day. Love ya. Bye.